Hello everyone, this is Sakshi. You're watching Inventima, and this is the Crucial Hour at 8. News from 8 to 8. Let's hear the national news first. Uphaar fire. Builder brothers Sushil, Gopal Ansal get 7 years in jail. Businessmen Sushil Ansal and Gopal Ansal have been sentenced to 7 years in jail for tampering with evidence linked to a fire in Delhi's Uphaar Theatre in 1997 that killed 59 people. The Ansal brothers, who have a big property business, were also fined 2.25 crore rupees each by Delhi's Patiala House Court. President Ram Nath Kovind on Monday conferred the Padma Bhushan, the country's third highest civilian award, to India's ace badminton player PV Sindhu. President Kovind presented the Padma Awards 2020 at the Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. Supreme Court wants retired High Court judge to monitor Lakhimpur Kheri probe. The Supreme Court on Monday asked the Uttar Pradesh government's response to a proposal to appoint a retired High Court judge, possibly who served outside the state, to monitor the probe into the Lakhimpur Kheri murders and violence. Bombay High Court seeks Nawab Malik's response on defamation suit filed by NCB officers Sameer Wankhede's father. The Bombay High Court on November 8 directed Maharashtra Minister and NCP leader Nawab Malik to submit an affidavit in response to a defamation suit filed by Dhyandev Wankhede, the father of Narcotics Control Bureau's or NCB's Mumbai Zonal Director Sameer Wankhede. Supreme Court notice to Centre on PIL seeking infrastructure facilities for women. The Supreme Court on Monday, November 8, 2021, sought response from the Centre on a plea seeking adequate infrastructure across the country for providing effective legal aid to women abused in matrimonial homes and creating shelter homes for them. Moving on to international news, US lifts pandemic travel ban, opens doors to visitors. The US lifted restrictions on travel on Monday from a long list of countries, including Mexico, Canada, and most of Europe, allowing tourists to make long delayed trips and family members to reconnect with loved ones after more than a year and a half apart because of the pandemic. China's CPC kicks off key 4-day conclave to authorize unprecedented third term for President Xi Jinping. Hundreds of senior officials of the Communist Party of China or CPC began a key 4-day conclave in Beijing on November 8 to deliberate and pass a rare historic resolution of the 100-year-old ruling party and pave the way for an unprecedented third term for President Xi Jinping. Israel distances itself from NSO after US blacklists spyware firm behind phone hacking. Israel has distanced itself from the controversy triggered by the NSO group after the US blacklisted the technology firm, which had developed the Pegasus spyware that was allegedly used to target government officials, activists, and journalists globally, saying it is a private company and it has nothing to do with the policies of the Israeli government. Tuvalu minister stands in sea to film COP26 speech to show climate change. Tuvalu's foreign minister has given a speech to the United Nations Climate Conference in Glasgow, standing knee-deep in seawater to show how his low-lying Pacific island nation is on the front line of climate change. US Supreme Court to hear secrets case over Muslim surveillance. The Supreme Court is preparing to hear a case about the government's ability to get lawsuits thrown out of court by claiming they would reveal secrets that threaten national security. Moving on to technology, over 2/3 of the world uses a mobile phone, report says. More than 65% of the world's population now uses a mobile phone, with global users increasing by nearly 100 million in the past year, according to data by its research firm We Are Social. WhatsApp, said to be working on new community feature, will allow to group other groups easily. WhatsApp is reportedly developing a new communities feature. This new feature was spotted under development by WA Beta Info and is said to be an expansion of groups. Paytm kicks off India's biggest ever IPO. India's biggest ever initial public offering opened Monday, with digital payments platform Paytm looking to raise nearly $2.5 billion, roughly 18,527 crore rupees, in what has already been a record year for share listings. Patreon evaluating ways to reward content creators with digital tokens, NFTs. Jack Conte, the CEO and co-founder of Patreon, as well as the company's chief product officer, Julian Gutman, elaborated on their interest in the crypto space while speaking at the Information's 2021 Creator Economy Summit on November 7. And finally, sports. Indian legend Kapil Dev said the country's cricket players prioritize the cash-rich Indian Premier League over national duty after the pre-tournament favourites were dumped out of the T20 World Cup. The Australian team will tour Pakistan in March to April next year to play 3 tests, 3 one-day internationals and a 2020 international, Pakistan Cricket Board announced on Monday. Arsenal closed in on the Premier League top 4 after a second half goal from Emil Smith-Rowe gave it a 1-10 home win over Watford on Sunday in manager Mikel Arteta's 100th league and cup game in charge. This is Sakshi from Inventiva Studios signing off. Till then, good night and do subscribe to our channel for daily updates.